What's up, rockers and metalheads? I'm your host Vanessa B, and this is Raining TV. In this episode, we're joined by one of modern metal's most electrifying forces, Beast in Black. The band just recently joined Helloween as support on their 40th anniversary tour, and after enjoying the captivating shows, we got a chance to also grab them for an interview. So let's dive into the music, the madness, and what's next for Beast in Black. Welcome, guys. I'm very glad that we're having this interview.
Thank you.
Thanks for being here. And you're playing on the 40th anniversary tour of Helloween, but you're also having an anniversary, right?
Yeah.
So tell me, how were the past 10 years for you? What's like your best memory of that?
I think we have way too many memories, and the time has gone way too fast, because I realized how young I was when I was started this whole journey with these guys. I guess we all were young or younger, and when you have a good time, it really goes fast, and as you age, it goes even faster. But we've done so much, and every new step feels more exciting. So it's really hard to pick a specific memory.
I think it's instead of recalling memories, I would say this was a good sum up this tour.
Yes.
Of these 10 years.
Yes.
Like together with Helloween's 40 years.
Yes.
So we played songs from old times with old albums which we had, even standalone singles. So somehow it was, for us, it was a good summarizing of the 10 years, what happened to the band. So it's really hard to handpick one. It's impossible. That is, during 10 years, so many things happen.
Exactly.
And luckily, so many good things happened to us. So I would say this tour is the answer.
Yes.
So the last album you had out, and I hope I'm not having this wrong in my head, but I think it was 2021.
Yeah. Correct. Yeah.
And you have a new album in the pipeline.
Yeah.
So is there something you can spoil us about it?
At least my personal feeling, it's probably the best one, and that's really true.
But that's what they always say.
Okay, if I try to be a bit more objective, I think it's gonna be at least better than the last one.
Well, anyway,
that's my opinion.
Why would you release anything which is not better than the previous ones? So it's another miracle that bands always say that it's the best one. Otherwise, why would you come up with it?
Yeah.
So
yeah, exactly.
And you're also going on a headliner tour with Sonata Arctica, special guest.
Yep.
So how does it feel to have like one of the big bands in power metal being the support for yourself? How does it feel?
it's
He's on fire.
I mean, they are not support, they are special guests. It's always different, even though people consider it similarly, but it's a different thing. So they will play a proper long set. They will use decoration, and they will celebrate their anniversary as well. So it's not like a supporting tour. But it's, to us, as a fan of Sonata Arctica, well, I think for, I don't know how many, 15 years at least, to me it's a big thing. So I'm really happy that they said yes to our request to join this tour. But once again, it's gonna be we are gonna celebrate this together. So it's not like Beast in Black and supports. It's Beast in Black, Sonata Arctica equally treated, and Frozen Crown.
So, for my final question, there's the small bands having this big dream of like performing at a big festival, for example, in Wacken Open Air. And you're about to tour with, as you said, one of the guys that inspired you, Sonata Arctica. So, reaching this, what's the dreams you still have? What's like something you still have in your mind, like which is the next goal you want to reach?
I don't think there is one, because we want to keep evolving, and I don't think there is a ceiling, is what I mean. Like in my eyes, and I think in everyone's eyes, the reason that we push this band so much and so hard is because we don't want to reach a limit. We want to achieve everything possible. So I don't think that we want to end at a certain point.
Yeah, it's like
So-
it's really difficult to say any like step by step. Of course, we could say what we would like to do, play in arenas, like release as many great albums as possible. But in the end, it's like Yannis says, the sky is the limit. So it's like only when you do everything what you could, then the audience will decide, and how high they praise us or put us on this scale. That's not in our decision in the end.
Power of the Beast versus Enter the Behelit.
I would say Power of the Beast.
I really have them on such a even ground.
They're
I'll go with Power of the Beast because of how it feels to play it live. I'll go with Power of the Beast.
Okay, then we have Power of the Beast or Born Again.
Born again.
Also.
Born Again or Moonlight Rendezvous.
Born again.
Same.
I know this game. I love this game. Okay, yes. Yes.
Born Again or From Hell with Love.
Born again.
Yeah, most likely it's gonna end like this, but you can keep it up.
I've seen this game and it can go that you have the same answer until eternity.
Yes.
And yes, she chose a very tough song now.
Yeah,
right?
actually, once we've been asked what's your favorite song, and we both
Somehow we choose Born Again a lot of times.
So we're just gonna stick with that and we
well,
can end it here.
we eagerly listen what you say. But
Yes. Yeah. But yes,
Okay, so now it's Born Again versus One Night in Tokyo.
Born
I
Again.
would still say Born Again. Yes.
Born Again versus Sweet True Lies.
Born Again.
Same.
Born Again versus Die by the Blade.
This stuff of
Okay,
choice.
that is very close.
If we want to stick to our like what we told previously, we should like. But
If I'm honest, yes, but it's so close.
What if you say differently?
Can we?
You have to agree on something,
Oh, we
otherwise we can't carry on.
Okay.
So it's for one person.
Yeah.
This game is for one person.
Yeah. Normally,
No, the
one
funny
person does
thing
it,
is that
but
you
yeah.
have to discuss to agree on something.
Yeah.
Hey, let's go for Die by the Blade. Then that will be more interesting and for the rest of.
Okay. Yeah. Even though it's super even, but Born Again would be here normally, right?
Yeah, well, that's what we chose back in the day. That's the favorite one. So
Okay, let's switch it up for the sake of the game, right?
Yeah.
So the fans' number 2 song is actually only a cover version. It's They Don't Care About Us. So is it Die by the Blade or They Don't Care About Us?
well, it's,
Die by the Blade.
Yeah, Die by the Blade for sure.
All the way. Yes.
And last but not least, Die by the Blade or Blind and Frozen.
Die by the Blade.
Yeah,
I'll tell you why. Because we play Blind and Frozen for longer, and also it's really difficult to do live. For me. In Die by the Blade, I'm having a breeze. It's a walk in the park. I love it.
Yeah, well, of course, that's the most successful song of Peace and Black. So, from that perspective, that's
It's very
the
close.
choice. But,
I remember back then, when my ex-boyfriend showed me this song, and it was like, oh, cool, it's a male and a female singer.
Yeah.
And then I saw the video for the first time, and I was so surprised, like, what the fuck, this is all sung by one guy? How the fuck is this possible?
If you believe, anything is possible.
Anything is possible. So, shall we choose Blindfold
Quote journey.
No, let's go.
Don't trip me up.
Yeah,
Don't trip me up.
Die by the blade in the end.
And now we want to hear from you. What other topics would you like to see featured on Raining TV? Drop us your ideas and wishes in the comments. Keep rocking and see you in the next episode of Raining TV.